We got up at the crack of dawn today. We travelled about half an hour out of Cluj to hear the Terda salt mine. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. It's about 27 kilometres out. It is a huge national attraction. You'll see why, because at the bottom of it there is apparently a huge amusement park.
We started our journey in Cluj. To get to the salt mine, you've got to take the A-list bus, and you get that from here. It cost me 40 li, which is about just over £7 to get into the salt mine. A word of advice for you: wear some warm clothing, and also wear some good shoes with a good grip on the bottom, because the floor and the walls are very powdery and slippery.
There's huge corridors here inside the salt mine itself. Apparently the total length of this corridor is 917 metres.
There's lots of rooms which branch off from this corridor, which have been turned into museum pieces that tell the story of the mine.
If you don't like heights, then you're not going to like this at all. Look over here.
At the very top of the mine, there's two wooden catwalks which take you either to the stairs or to the lift.
Apparently it takes about 4 minutes to walk down the actual staircase. There is a lift. I have no idea where it is. There's a rickety old staircase that we're going down now. There is a lift back there. I think we missed that. We've got golf, table tennis, a theatre, a boating lake, and a big wheel, which we're just about to go on, a Ferris wheel. And it cost us 5 li, which is around about £1, to go on this. It's brilliant. We're on the Ferris wheel now. And it takes around about 10 minutes to do the whole cycle. So it goes up quite slow, but you get to see all the sort of the salt crystal and the huge view of inside the salt mine. It's a bit of a weird angle, but you get the perspective of how high the ceilings are in here. I'm just dreading walking up those steps. I hope there's a lift, but apparently there is. Somebody told me it was out of action. We're having a laugh.
If you don't fancy taking the stairs to the surface, then be prepared to wait for the elevator.
We've been waiting around 20 minutes to go up there, so if you do want to get back, make sure you get in the queue early. Look at the size of that shaft.
You can pick up some really nice classy souvenirs here, including things like a salt crystal light, key rings, etc.
I'm currently on my way out of the mine. Now there's two entrances. There's the new entrance, which you saw when I came in. We're now going out the old entrance. And this corridor is actually just about half a mile long. If you were to walk from where the bus actually drops you off in the town centre, it could take up to about an hour to get here. So apparently this entrance, the old entrance, actually brings you closer to the actual town where we're going to get the bus from. Well, that was absolutely amazing. We came out of the old entrance. Just a word of warning, if you are leaving your souvenirs to the last minute, don't, because there's no shop anywhere to be seen. And I was saving myself to get myself a little magnet. Anyway, it's definitely worth a visit here. You can spend a good morning. We've spent about 4 hours here so far, exploring on the Ferris wheel and so forth. Anyway, that concludes my trip here to the Terda salt mine. And if you want further details, that's all going to be at the bottom of the screen. Don't forget, please do subscribe to the channel. Click on that link at the bottom. If you click on that bell as well, every time I release a video, you'll get a notification straight to your inbox, just what you've always wanted. Hello everyone. Welcome to another week of Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy. I'm your host, Richie Litchfield, and for the next 1 hour, we are playing 4 rounds of quiz questions, all based with a Scottish theme. It is, of course, Burns night tonight. So have you had your haggis, sneaks and tatties? Have you got your whiskey out? You know what I mean? Get it ready because we've got 4 rounds of amazing questions for you. It is just for fun. Now you can play on your own, you can play with friends, you can play on Zoom, Teams, whatever. All you need is a pen and piece of paper. And if you're joining us on one of our LGBT plus groups, maybe our Benidorm group, our Spanish group, our Whitstable group, or whatever group you're joining us on, do say hello. We have got a live chat option. I've got a special guest in the studio as well. I'll bring him on in just a second. Let me just explain how the chat works. If you've got YouTube or Facebook, if you like the page, so all you need to do is click like or subscribe to the channel, you can, of course, appear in the chat box. I'm pinging all over the place. Let me just let me put the chat box on now because I can see some people already in there. We've got Jeremy Moda, who is watching, I think, from Las Vegas of all places. So good to have you in the house, Jeremy. We've got Richard Ryder, who is my guest. I'll be introduced in a second. We've also got, what does that say? I can't read it. We've got somebody in, I think, called Mac. In the house as well, and you've got a round on that. But before we go on, I just want to say a quick hello to my very special guest who is going to be doing a couple of rounds with me. Is of course the fabulous, the one and only Richard Ryder, the quizmaster extraordinaire. Hello.
Hello, you.
How are you?
I'm okay, but you told me to behave tonight. You told me not to camp it up.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I know. So before this, we were actually watching RuPaul's Drag Race. Do you know what I mean?
With a tartan dress. No, I wasn't wearing a tartan dress.
You were showing me pictures of the tartan dress, weren't you? Anyhow, let me just turn this a little bit so we've got me in there as well. There we go. It's all about me, dear.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, we've got a fabulous quiz. You've got a couple of rounds. What are your 2 rounds on tonight?
One is on Scottish musicians.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is called
Mac. Ooh, that leaves to the imagination, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a round of general knowledge, and I've also got a picture round as well, which is all based on Scottish landmarks. Okay, so we're going to kick off with my first round, which is general knowledge, just to get you all in the mood. And we have got some chats coming in there, and I've got some people to say hello to as well. First of all, the Northampton Brigade, who are watching, I've got to say hello to Antonio and Fielder and Robert, who are all watching at St George's. So big wave and shout out to you. I've got Martina watching in Dublin. Martina Lloyd watching in Dublin of all places. I've got Jeremy watching in Las Vegas. He says hi, Chris. I've got Chris Walker watching as well. He's in Ramsgate, I think. Who else have we got in the house? We've got Joe, our Riddler, who's watching us downstairs. He's also the producer, so he's keeping an eye on things as well. He's bringing the gin up. Okay, so without further ado, let's kick off with round 1. It lasts about an hour, this quiz, and we'll try and get it done within that time. Okay, and I'm not texting anybody. I'm keeping up with technology. I've got all my questions on the phone, but it's going to be one of those things. Really. Okay, what is the national animal of Scotland? That is question number 1. What is the national animal of Scotland? What is the answer to that one? What did you think it was originally?
I didn't think it was that.
No, you didn't, because I told him what the answer was before we actually started, didn't I? You didn't think it was that at all?
No.
So it's been a while since you've actually been on this quiz, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've been busy.
Yeah. Well, we have missed you. And you used to run quite a few different quizzes
I
because
did,
you were the quiz master all over sort of Bedfordshire and Hertfordshire. Well, you were. You spread it about quite a bit.
I do that quite often.
So you did get about, and you are a little bit of a guru when it comes to quizzes. I mean, if I was doing a quiz, you have got to be in my pub quiz team.
Well, I went to a quiz 2 weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
in a local pub in Milton Ernest, which is just outside Bedford, and they have a reigning team that wins all the time.
That's because they've got their phones, and that's because they're Googling.
Sadly, they didn't win this time.
Oh, what a shame. Right, let's have a look at number 2. What is the name of Scotland's saint patron? What is the name of Scotland's Saint Patron? Patron. Oh yeah, patron saints. So what is the name of that?
Have you been managing that?
No, I haven't really. It's been touch and go. We've got some answers on the screen there. Martina says a dragon. Chris says a unicorn. What do you think it is, everyone? Do put your answers on the screen. We have got our chat box just here, so do come and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Robert, Filda, Antonio, if you're watching, do say hello. Click subscribe or go to the Facebook page, go to Literal Lifestyles, like us, and of course you can send us a quick message. Hi to all of our groups as well that have joined us. And by the way, if you do want to appear on the show with us tonight live, it's very clever, this technology. If you head to our webpage, which looks a little bit like this, okay, and you scroll right to the bottom, it's basically IzzyWizzy, letsgetquizzy.com. And if you scroll right to the bottom, can you see it says to appear on the live show, click on this link. There's that blue link just there. If you click on that link, okay, you will appear on a box on our screens here. And if we like the look of you and you're good looking enough, we'll bring you live onto our show. Isn't that going to be fabulous? Do you think it's dangerous? So that is the link. So if you want to get involved, that is what you have to do. Okay, number 3. Which sport was invented in Scotland? So which sport was invented in Scotland? Do you know what that was? Haggis-throwing? What? Don't tell people the answer.
Well, I'm not. What did you say?
I can't hear you because you're whispering.
Well, of course I'm whispering. I don't want.
Do you know what I mean?
50 people to hear golf, do I?
By the way, if you do want to boost your points up tonight, points mean prizes.
Oh, yeah.
We have got the Riddler in the house. Our producer Joseph is in the house as well. He has got his kilt on, and he's got a very special Scottish riddle. It's basically a bonus question. If you get the answer to that right, you get a bonus 10 points. So it's definitely worth listening out for the Riddler. And he'll either come in after round 1 or round 2. He's going to surprise us. So if you do nip away for a cup of tea, oh God, yeah, especially in that kilt, I tell you. Right, okay, moving on. The next question is number 4. Which colours are on the Scottish flag? Which colours are on the Scottish flag?
This is really hard.
What?
It's colourblind.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
No, okay. So who else have we got? Who else have we got in the house? We've got Chris Walker. I'm not even going to read that out because that's too rude. But Jeremy, I can't believe we've got Jeremy in the house as well. He's watching from Las Vegas. It's so lovely to have him here. So here he is here. This is what he says. He says, oh no, hi Chris. I don't want to show that one. It's all going wrong tonight, I'll tell you. What else have we got in? We've got
Chris from Las Vegas.
Glad to see you're well. I remember the days of you when you were on Sky on the live roulette show. Yeah, I used to be on it. I used to be on it really regularly. Do you know what I mean? Now, if you put me in front of that, I wouldn't know how to play now. That's just in one ear now.
Will you throw the ball and turn it?
I think so. Yeah, just spin the wheel. It's a little bit like.
Nothing better than spinning the wheel.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Moving on, number 6. Which famous, why doesn't this stay round the right way?
That's because you turned it.
Which famous annual festival takes place in August in Edinburgh? So, which famous annual festival takes place in August in Edinburgh? What is the answer to that one? We've got Robert Peel, who is watching as well. Where is he? Huh?
I've just given them the answer.
He says, Robert says, hi everyone, I'm really struggling with these questions tonight. Well, you might not struggle with Richard's because Richard's may be a little bit easier. Oh, look, we can see a little picture of Robert on the screen as well. Just that. Isn't that cute?
He's quite old.
Who?
Robert Peel.
Oh, yeah, the founder of the police force. Was he the founder of the Met or the founder of the police?
It was the Met, wasn't it?
Was it the Met?
I think it was.
No, it wasn't, because what were they called? The Peelers? I don't know.
That's right, the Peelers, yeah.
Oh.
London.
Bobbies
Yeah.
and all that sort of thing.
Bobbies.
Is it London or what's that?
Sure.
Okay. Well, sorry you're finding it a bit hard, Robert, but you might find Richard's a little bit easier because
He
it's
just
the
said,
easy
he
round.
wants a clue about the last question.
Yeah, give him a clue. Hang on, let me put you on.
There we are. There's a clue.
We need to turn your arm a little bit more because
there
people
we
can't see it. There we go.
There's a clue for the answer for the last question. What festival is held in Edinburgh? I hope that's the answer.
Well, we all hope it's the answer. Right, okay, moving on then. Number 7. What is the name of the breed of cattle found in the Scottish Highlands and the Outer Hebrides? So what is the name of the breed of cattle found in the Scottish Highlands and the Outer Hebrides?
Is that advertising? It's not advertising.
No, it's a breed of cattle.
Yeah, is that not advertising? Can't say the answer because that'd be advertising.
I don't know what the answer is yet.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know what the answer is yet.
Oh God. I hope your battery doesn't go on your phone.
Oh, that's like the battery don't go in your camera.
Well, you'd be lucky.
Joseph says, nice tattoo, Rich.
Oh, yeah, give him the answer.
There we go. Nice tattoo. He hasn't given anybody the answer.
Oh, no.
Jeremy says he's with the Palmer's Green Posse, who
It's Posse. Are you sure? It's got Palmer's Green Puss on it.
No, the Palmer's Green Posse is what it is. Because I used to be part of it.
I bet you did.
I used to be part of it. Okay, moving on. Number 8. How many people live in Scotland? How many people live in Scotland?
Do you know something?
Go on, shock me.
About a town in Northamptonshire.
Okay.
Called Corby.
Mm.
Do you know what his nickname is?
Little Scotland.
Yeah. Do you know why?
Because it's got a lot of Scottish people.
Yeah, but why?
Because
They all came down when they opened the steelworks.
Okay.
So they brought the workers down because English people are lazy. So they brought all the Scottish people down. I'm English.
Say things like that on live broadcast is outrageous behaviour.
I did say it.
Okay, so they all came down. So Corby is known as Little Scotland.
If you go into Tesco's in Corby, it has an aisle with Scottish food.
Do you know, I remember the only time I went to Scotland was when I was in my late teens.
Can you remember?
And we did a haunted house.
Oh.
And it's a state in mind, it's really creepy. I have to tell you, from what I remember, it's like a big old castle, but it was all in ruins. And it had the gates, with the chains around and everything else. And it was like, we spent the night outside it. And I'm sure I saw a ghost. I'm sure I did. But
yeah, you all think that, don't we?
Yeah, okay, moving on then. Number 9. Is Scotland bigger or smaller than Belgium? So is Scotland bigger or smaller than Belgium? Robert, how are you doing with this? Chris Walker, how are you doing with this? Jeremy, how are you doing with this? Do let me know. Martina, what do you reckon the answer is? By the way, I've got to say hi as well to Brian and Lola, watching from a secret location somewhere known as Canary Wharf.
Oh, are they still there?
They're still in Canary Wharf in a secret location. Although they've been all over the place.
Yeah, it's one of them floating.
She's been to Pennsylvania.
On the boat.
No, she's not in a boat. She's not in a floating boat.
Oh,
How could she be in a floating boat when she's staying? She's staying in King's Cross, but there is a canal there.
there is a
isn't there?
canal. Come on.
Right, you've got me. Right, okay. Now, a final question now for round 1. How many counties are there in Scotland? How many counties are there in Scotland? Okay, how many do you reckon there are?
That's a hard question, though.
It is a bit. What do you reckon the answer is, Rich?
Do you know? I really don't know.
Do you want to have a little bit of a guess and give people a clue?
16.
16.
No, that's too many.
Okay.
Aberdeenshire, Ayrshire.
I would be here all day. Right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a very, very quick break. 30 seconds. Go grab yourself something out of the fridge. It is a pub style quiz. Grab yourself something out of the fridge because Rich is coming up with a round next, which is going to be...
Do you know? I think I'll do Famous Max.
You're doing Famous Max because it's a little bit easier. Robert, stop moaning. It's too difficult.
Robert.
This is for you. Robert, Fielder and Antonio. Here you go. We'll be right back after this.
Check out the EasyWizzy Let's Get Quizzy.com website. This is particularly useful if we lose the stream, because we've got a streaming box at the bottom of the homepage. You can also join our Facebook community here and also our WhatsApp group. Also on our homepage you can find a link to the following week's show and also any of the shows that we're creating. At the top is our menu where you can visit our past shows, our mini quizzes that we create, and our quiz community section. Every week here in Izzy Wizzy Quizzy we set a theme, and this particular case it was autumn, and here you can see all the pictures that some of our viewers have sent in. We recommend quizzes as well here on Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy. This is Tricky Dickie's Sunday quiz, and this is all done via WhatsApp. If you click on this blue box here, it will take you straight through and you can get involved. And also we are promoting the Barley Mow pub quiz every Saturday at 9 PM at the moment as well. Now on the right hand side of the page you'll see we've got some little white boxes there. You can join our community on social media. You can also find out what next week's theme is if you miss a show. We've got a merchandise section where you can buy some fabulous merchandise, particularly useful as we're coming up towards Christmas. If you're wondering what to get people, we've got some great face mask designs there, and we've got some t-shirts, some dog accessories, and we've got this fabulous Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy bumper sticker, which is a definite yes for anybody's car. You can contact us by clicking on this button just here. It takes you through to a form where you just put your name, your email and your message, and that gets straight through to us and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now if you miss any of our shows you can catch up with our past shows in the past show section. It's a little bit like catch up on the BBC. Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy.com.
So yeah, I reckon you should go get like a few implants on there and have it sort of. Oh, we're live. Sorry everyone, we're live. We're just having a natter about Richard and his new toupee. Welcome back everyone. Right. We have got a fabulous round now. We've had a few people moaning and it's been very difficult.
Yours was really hard. This is
easy listening.
Easy. Well, did I? I tried this out where I worked this morning, and one guy gave me all the other answers, and another guy stood there and went, "What's that?"
A little bit like me when I do the quiz. By the way, a big thank you to Chris. He just said, well, I was a bit echoey. Is that better, Chris? Does that sound a little bit better if you're listening at home? Because we are live. I can't hear myself back. Mr. Producer's giving me a thumbs up. What are you saying, Mr. Producer?
I can hear him.
A little what? A little echo.
A little echo.
It'll do. It'll do. If we can live with it, we're fine. Okay, I've got some things on here that I'm going to read out in just a second. You've got yours to read out as well, so let's kick off with round one.
Round two.
Round two.
Okay, now this is about famous Macs, right? Now, it could be MAC, it could be MC, but the answer in there somewhere is the word Mac.
Okay.
Okay? So, here we go. And who's the one that's finding it hard?
Robert.
Robert, this one's for you. The answer is obviously got something Mac in it. Not a quarter pounder or a fillet. Question one. Not a quarter pounder or a fillet.
A fillet.
No. Fillet.
Okay.
Filet.
Okay.
Because if it was fillet, it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Okay. Question two.
Oh no, you can give them time to answer.
Oh,
They've got to compare it.
Oh, of course they are. Oh yeah, because some of them are in the pub, aren't they?
Some of them are in the pub. We've got people watching in the pub, etc., etc. Right. Let's have a look and see what people have put. Jeremy says.
Yeah.
He says these are so hard. I went to Scotland once. I had a deep fried Mars bar. I loved it and asked if they could fry me a Reese peanut butter cup. They tried it and it didn't fry very well.
Do you know what does fry well?
What?
Bounties.
Bounties. Oh, that sounds nice. Have you ever deep fried Mars
deep fried bounties are gorgeous.
Oh, that does sound nice. Well, okay. So thank you for that. We've also got a message in as well from Jeremy again. He says, "What is Burns Night?" That shows my level of knowledge. It's a Scottish.
It's to celebrate Robbie Burns, the poet.
That's correct.
Sorry, Rabbie Burns.
Okay. Chris says it's Burns Night is a day in Scotland where a bloke wrote a poem about a stuffed sheep intestine, and you have all to wear. You've all got to wear a kilt and scream about free. Right, moving on.
Question. Do you want to question 2? Yeah?
Robert says, I can only think of McDonald's.
That's half right.
Oh, Robert, half right on that. So put your thinking cap back
Think
on.
about it, because I
Ask
said
Fielder or Antonio.
because I said quarter pounder or fillet, didn't I?
Martina reckons it could be a Mac chicken sandwich.
No.
It's not.
Let's just say it's not small.
Okay.
Now that's giving it away, isn't it?
Okay. Agnes is in the house. She says, nice one. So big shout out to Agnes. Right, okay, what question are we on now?
2,
We're on number 2.
because you keep bloody rabbiting on. my
sorry.
Question 2. Keeps you warm and dry. Keeps you warm and dry.
I know that one.
You know that one, do you?
I know that one.
I should hope you do.
Have you got one?
Because at your age, you've probably got one, haven't you?
I've got one.
But when I was young, when I was little, I used to have a plastic one.
Ah.
They used to roll up and take
Was
to
plastic
school.
invented when you were little?
Keeps you warm and dry.
I'm
The
gonna
word,
get
obviously,
slapped.
the word Mac is in there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on then. Next one.
Question 3. What's the name of the actor who played Gandalf in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes,
there's a clue
Jerry,
for you.
yes.
He is still alive.
And he's camp, isn't he?
He can be, I
Wait,
suppose.
Did you see that series?
Does he live in Brighton?
What, do you have to be camp to live in Brighton?
I'm just wondering.
I'm not sure where he lives, actually. That was question 2.
I'm surprised. I thought it'd be your best friend.
I'm nearly as old as he is. Question 3. A caramel-based confectionery. Now, like question 1, I'm looking for the product, not the company name.
Okay. Read it again.
So it's a caramel-based confectionery.
Caramel-based confectionery. By the way, Jeremy says in answer to the last one, is it latex?
Oh, do I look good in latex?
I've never seen you in latex. Have you got any pictures of you in latex? We can put them on the screen.
Actually, yes, I have, but you're not seeing it.
Right, but by the way, everybody, every week we encourage you to send in some pictures. And the last quiz, which was 2 weeks ago, I set a theme. It was furry friends and also Scotland. We've had some fabulous photographs that have been sent in, and that's all coming up towards the end of today's quiz. So that's all coming up a little bit later. So do stay tuned. Okay, what's the next one?
Question 5.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it on the road or on the drive. Keep it on the road or on the drive.
Keep it on the road
Yeah.
or on the drive.
And it's got the word Mac.
Is it a
in there
vehicle?
somewhere. No.
So it's not a vehicle. There's a clue for you.
No, it's not a vehicle. Keep it on the road and on the drive.
Chris reckons that the latex was question number 4.
Caramel-based confectionery.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, we've got the Riddler waiting in the wings.
All right. Oh, okay. Question 6, sorry. In the Home Alone film, who played Kevin McAllister? Who played Kevin McAllister in the Home Alone films?
Who played that? Robert, how are you getting on with this?
How are these, Robert?
He's probably resting his eyes.
He's
He's probably resting his eyes. Filter! How are you getting on? Antonio, how are you getting on? They're probably just cursing at the TV now. You can just see it happening. Right, okay.
Number 7.
Yeah.
A much loved cake, usually made of coconut. A
Ooh.
much loved cake, usually made of coconut.
I do like the cake.
I do as well. And they do nice little coloured ones now.
Mm.
Ooh, lovely cakes. But I don't eat a lot of sweets.
These ones are addictive. You get the ones that are covered in the
Yeah.
very like fluffy.
Very addictive.
Now you're making me hungry. Seriously.
There's another food question in a minute. This will
Oh,
make you
okay.
hungry. Okay, now this one, number 8. This guy took his band on the run,
Mm-hmm.
clue,
Yeah.
band on the run, around a Scottish coast That's another clue. So Band on the Run is one
Yeah.
clue, and Round the Scottish Coast is another clue. So I'm looking for the name of this guy. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah, give me a clue.
It's not John Lennon.
This is really cheeky. Chris Walker has just put, all I can think of looking at you two is, wow, Holly and Phil have let themselves go.
Oh, that's very. Which one am I? Question number 9. Pasta, which can be used as a dessert or for a cheese dish. A pasta, which can be used as a dessert or for a cheese dish. And if what's his name, the one that's having trouble?
Robert Peel.
If Robert doesn't get this, there's no hope for him really.
Robert has put, he goes, I know one. I think I met him once.
Right. Okay. Oh, yeah. It probably means what's it? And question 10. Danny is the only member of which band that has not to appear on Strictly Come Dancing? So Danny is the only member of this band that has not appeared on Strictly Come Dancing.
Right. Okay.
So it's the name of the band I'm looking for.
Okay, so we're naming the name of the band. By the way, if anybody misses any of these questions, you want us to repeat any of those questions back, Chris. Okay, I'm not repeating all the whole band for you. Okay. Just put the numbers on that you want us to do.
I'm going to give you a bonus question for 5 points.
Well, we've got the Riddler who's going to do 10.
I just want to give this bonus.
Oh, give your bonus one then away. So this is now out of 45.
Yeah, an artificial device to assist a performance. Somewhere in there is the word letters MAC. An artificial device to assist a performance.
Oh, do you know the answer to that, Chris? Jeremy, perhaps? What about Filda? What about, we've got Christine watching in Stopsley, Alan watching in the pub. Well, it's Burns night and he's watching it live.
Well, he should, that's where
and the football at the same time. So they've got the quiz on and the football on at the same time. Hi to everyone watching, by the way, in the well. Now we've got, if you want another 10 points, we've got our Riddler.
where
downstairs. Ready to give you a few points. Here he is. Let's bring him on right now. It's Joe. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Slow chip.
Are you drinking?
Hello. No, just wine. I'm being good. Whiskey comes later.
Okay.
Look at a riddle, yes.
You're wearing there.
Pardon?
Is that a kilt?
Of course it is.
Well, are you wearing anything underneath it? Let's have a look.
No, God, we'll be
No, don't
They're children watching. Behave.
Are you wearing anything underneath though? I'm intrigued.
You're in what trees?
I'm intrigued.
Oh, okay. That'd be telling. I couldn't tell you that. Anyway, my riddle.
Okay.
I can remember. Right, Jimmy Simpleton. He was born in London. His mum was Welsh and his dad was English. Stop laughing. Unfortunately, when poor Jimmy was 8, his mum passed away. And his dad didn't know what to do, so he got married again 2 years later to an Irish lady. Good choice. So all of a sudden, poor Jimmy had an Irish sister. And then when Jimmy was 22, he moved to Scotland, where he became a lawyer. Jimmy is now 66. And he's just found he can't be buried. The riddle is, why can't he be buried on the banks of Loch Lomond, where he really wanted to be buried?
Oh,
if you go back, don't ask me to repeat. Don't ask me to repeat that, please.
That's the riddle, everyone. I'm not going to ask him to repeat it. Okay, we've got a picture round coming up. Joe, thank you for that. We'll go through the answers in just a minute. Stay where you are, everyone. We'll be back right after. With more people working from home during the pandemic, the need to use video resources has increased. Do you need to deliver presentations on camera or online? Be it on Zoom, with a video crew, or in a studio, the need to deliver messages via video is increasing, and it's vitally important you engage the audience from the start. This book is a must for anybody who has to present on camera for work. It teaches you step by step how to build up an on-camera presence and will assist you to start building up viewer trust. Learn from an experienced presenter and media skills mentor and pick up some vital tips to help you perfect your on-camera confidence. The book is available on Amazon for a special price of $8.99, including postage and packing. Details are in the description below.
Trousers back up. Oh, no.
And I'm sorry, I've been in tears laughing. Laughing it. If anybody wants a copy of that book, $8.99 on Amazon. It's really good. It's called
Oh, well, we're back on
Camera
air.
Confidence. Yeah, of course we're
Oh,
back on air.
sorry, darling.
Okay, so we are now on, ladies and gentlemen, round 3, which is our picture round. We've got some comments coming in on the screen just here. Remember, keep it clean and don't be mean. Martina says, "Oh, I think I got one of them. Yippee!" Jeremy wanted to know whether they strippers. Martina also says that she's totally confuggled, and Chris says the question you should ask is how much wine has Joe consumed this week?
Oh.
Absolutely. Well, we are a live quiz here. Do you know what I mean? It is completely live. It's all about you guys.
We haven't had any wine.
No.
No.
I'm just drinking apple juice.
Yeah.
I'm
Really?
drinking apple juice and you're on a vodka and orange.
I'm not. This is just orange.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving.
Right, okay. We have got picture round now. This is all Scottish landmarks. So let's bring on our first one,
Oh, let's have a look at this.
which is this one here.
Oh,
So this one here, where is it? What's it called?
that's.
Don't give it away. Robert Peel will be moaning out. It's too hard. Just with Christine as well. I'll get a phone call.
You get a
after
phone
this.
call in a minute.
Yeah. It's too hard. It's too hard. So what is this one? Okay, so that's number 1 in our picture round. Jeremy wants to know, is that from Game of Thrones?
It's not. is it?
Chris reckons it's Hogwarts. Jeremy says, is that riddle always this confusing? No, Jeremy, it's just we think that the Riddler's had a little bit too much Oyster Bay tonight, maybe. Robert says, I know that. It's very high up. Okay, that's number 1. Let's go for number 2. Where is that? What's it called?
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, what is the answer to that one there? So that's number 2. Was that the thing that was in Harry Potter? Because you remember the steam train goes over it and it goes on the way to Hogwarts, isn't it?
Mm.
Is that the same one? It's a big famous
Railway bridge.
railway bridge, yeah. But what sort of railway bridge is it? It's not that.
A high one.
Yeah, it's a very high one with lots of domes in it.
Yeah. Well, it has to be.
Probably loads of graffiti under
Because
there
if
as
it
well.
just had one dome, it would collapse.
By the way, if you haven't yet seen my YouTube channel, which is Literal Lifestyles, I do go on a little bit of a wander around a really stunning location called Welwyn Garden City. And there's actually fires up there.
Excuse me.
Got really
Stunning
excited.
location.
I seriously got
Really?
dead excited because underneath this viaduct is loads of street art, and I only went to see it, just loads of graffiti, because I love it. I love a bit of graffiti. If it's done well,
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
it.
yeah, if it's done
I
well.
love it. Okay,
Mine's
so
pretty
that's
good.
number 2. Number 3. What's this one? Is it less echoey now, just out of interest? Do let me know on the screen, please. Jeremy reckons it's platform 9 3/4. Chris reckons, he's seen that before. He says, is that Vauxhall Bridge Road?
Where's Vauxhall Bridge Road?
It's,
I've never
it's
been.
where the Vauxhall Tavern is.
What's that?
No, it's near where the Vauxhall
What's the
Tavern is.
Vauxhall Tavern?
No, it's at the side of Victoria. It
Yeah,
goes
but
down
what's
to
that?
Lambeth
What's
Bridge.
the Vauxhall Tavern?
Oh, it's a very famous cabaret bar where Lily Savage started.
Cabaret bar.
Cabaret
Is that what
bar.
it's called now?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I've been in there.
Thank you, Jeremy. It's less echoey, he says.
I
Thank you.
played
dear.
gin. What's it there one? Bingo.
Joseph says, hi, Jane. Oh, Jane is in the house. There she is there. She says, hi, hun. I'm here. Earlier on, she called me. She was driving and she didn't want to miss the quiz, but here she is. Great to have you on board, my lovely. She wants me to go on holiday up to Scotland. She sent me a picture of a cottage.
Yeah.
And with a hot tub and everything else. And in Scotland, I thought, I'm not driving all the way up there.
It's
If I can't fly to it, I'm
It's
not
a lovely
driving.
drive.
I can't drive all the way up there. I 75 miles, that's me. I'll book a hotel. It really knackers me out. Number 4, where is this? What is it? Looks like a beehive, doesn't it?
Looks like a
beehive.
Well, that's, yes.
Or a hat with a hole in it. Where is it? What is it? How you getting on, Robert? You getting on all right with this?
Oh.
It's very dark in there, isn't it? Jane says she's late as usual.
The entrance is like Superman's ice cave in the first film.
Chris, yeah. Jane says, she was going to fly up there. Is it Mars? Says.
Is that the
Jeremy.
answer to the confectionery in the last round?
Well, don't you make me hungry, because then my stomach will start rumbling. By the way, do you like my pink tartan that I've got in around the page? You do.
It's all right.
So that's number 4. Okay, this is number 5. So that is number 5 just there.
Oh.
What?
Scotland's got a lot of hills in it, hasn't it?
It has, but then you know, so's somewhere like Sheffield. It's built on 7 hills.
So is Luton.
Luton is also built on 7 hills. So is the Wendover Hills.
Yes.
So is the
Wendover.
Malvern Hills. Is it Wendover Woods? So's Ashbourne in Derbyshire.
Yeah. Are
Very
we going to
hilly
go
there.
through all the places that got hills? I was born in Hillmeads Drive in Birmingham, but that's
Has that got hill?
of course it's got. I was born at the top of the hill.
And then you rolled all the way
I was gonna
down.
Say when I came out, I just rolled.
That's
all the
number
way.
5. Joseph says to Jane, "Oh, you miss me in my kilt."
She was very lucky.
Jane says she's paid for the cottage. Oh, that's fine. I'm going. Just let me know where it is. You know me. I'm not cheap.
Put me in the boot.
Robert wants a clue for number 4.
Number 4.
Can we have a clue for number 4?
Something
Number
like-
4 was
can you
that
go back?
one.
Is that one?
Yeah. I'll give you a clue. It's a cave.
Oh, is that? Was there a
number
famous
5.
piece of music written about that?
I don't know. Number 6. Don't ask me. I didn't write this.
Wait,
Number 6. I have got a producer that writes
Why?
this.
Excuse me. I do my own question. You get me in here.
Right. Go and speak to your agent. Go and speak to your agent. This is number 6. This is number 6. Jeremy reckons this is Stonehenge. This is all about Scotland, and Stonehenge is not. I will say this in Scotland. What
And
county?
neither is Dover Castle.
Who sent Dover Castle?
Chris.
Did he?
Yes.
Robert says thank you. That is a great clue. Chris reckons it was Dover Castle. Yeah. Yes. Honestly, it's getting worse. Right. So this is number 6. Just here. What is it? Have you ever seen those before in real? Have you been up to Scotland?
Once or twice.
Yeah, I've been up there I'd say about 4 times.
I
I have
like-
been over the Forth Bridge.
I tell you what, there's a place just outside Ayr, and it's called Bannock Brae, and it's called the electric Brae. What happens is you stop the car, and the car looks like it's moving,
Oh.
and it's not.
What
It's
does
a
that-
phenomenon. It just looks like the car's moving.
A
and
phenomenon.
The car's, phenomenon.
A phenomenon.
Whatever that is.
Right, that's number 7. What's that?
Oh.
Looks like a rockery in my dad's garden.
Looks
for the
like
last
something
one,
else.
says Chris. Mac Henge says Joseph.
Backhenge.
So this is number 7.
Oh dear. Number 8. What we got for number 8 then?
You have to, because they're arguing now.
They are
People
arguing,
arguing at
yeah.
home. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to give them a chance.
Yeah.
Give
Give
them
them
a
a
chance. They haven't all got Googles.
That's
Is this the Isle of Wight Needles? Says Chris.
what in Scotland. Yeah, well, it
In
could be. I
Scotland.
suppose, couldn't
Well, it could be. You never know. Jeremy says, "How about a picture of something from the Vegas Strip? Seen enough stone."
it? Is Adele there?
Well, she's not, is she?
Nah,
What happened to her?
she don't want to be lifted above a pool of water, does she?
Oh no. But what we're going to do is lift her and then fill the water tank up, like what they do on those cruises with the acrobats.
but,
at the
you
back.
know.
You know what I mean? Anyway, number 8. What is this?
What's this? Number 8.
Robert says, "Is it a lighthouse?"
Is it the White House?
No, a lighthouse.
Is it? Is what? Is that a lighthouse? Oh no, that's the last one, is it?
Yeah.
Who knows?
So that's number 8. No, I've been to Edinburgh. I've been to Glasgow. I've been to
Yeah.
Burnt Island. I've been to Kirkcaldy.
I've been to
to St Andrews.
I've been to Kirkintilloch,
Dundee. Where's Kirkintilloch?
Glasgow.
Oh, I do love Glasgow. Such a fabulous city. Chris reckons this one's Big Ben. Number 9.
Chris is very good at his geography, isn't he?
This is something I really want to see. Really want to see this. Now they used to have something very similar,
Yeah.
but on a smaller scale
Yeah.
in Marble Arch, but upside down. And it used to, and it took me a while to realise that it was actually a horse.
Yeah.
With it standing on its nose. But what's this? It's up in Scotland somewhere. What's it called? Okay. So what is that called? That's number 9. And our final one, before Richard does his round, which is all based on bands,
Scottish musicians.
Scottish musicians, is this one here. Now, I've already mentioned it earlier. What is that?
Oh, that's the isn't it?
No, Robert, it's not the Loch Ness Monster.
No, the last one. That
So what is that? That's number 10. Okay, so very quickly then, if we just quickly skim back through those, and I'll do it in very quick, very quickly, just because time is pushing on. Okay, this is number 1. Where is that? What's that called? Number 2.
Booker T and the MG.
Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And finally, number 10. Okay. Rich, it's over to you then for the next round.
Scottish musicians.
Scottish musicians.
How about that? This 10 questions, all about Scottish musicians or related to Scottish musicians. All right. So,
Hang on. Before we do this, Rich,
yeah.
we've got a little bit of a surprise. Okay.
Really?
Mr. Producer has laid on for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Producer.
Woo! What?
Here he comes.
He is coming in, isn't he?
He's got his bagpipes out. So for those of you that want to see Joseph in a kilt, here he is.
And here's the haggis.
Oh, we got some
look at
haggis.
Oh,
Oh, that's lovely. It smells
oh,
lovely.
it's warm.
Enjoy. Yes, it should be slightly warm.
What have you got under?
Yep.
Show everyone your kilt.
Dinner touch.
Oh,
Of course, I got my kilt.
that's quite
You
nice.
got your kilt, Tom.
That's the McLaughlin clan.
You have to come down because they can't see your head.
Get your head down. That's
There we
it.
go.
That you said that.
Lower, lower.
Lower.
So we got some haggis here.
It's nice.
I think it's dead cruel how they have to go.
I caught it this morning.
You caught it this morning. Found it.
Enjoy.
Thank you, darling.
Very nice.
Bye.
Thank
Mr. Producer, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, back to your quiz then, Rich. I'm going to eat my haggis.
you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, 10. Question 1. She was born. Oh, sugar. I've given away the fact that it's a woman.
Okay, don't
which
worry.
really gives the clue quite easy. Born on Christmas Day in Aberdeen, this person is one of Scottish best known musicians, as one of half of the Eurythmics. So I don't really have to go on any further, do I?
Well, you could do.
Well, I could, but it's
It
only...
might be easy to you, but it's not easy
Okay.
to other people.
And she had hits in the 80s with Sweet Dreams Are Made of This.
Can I do a song?
No,
Sweet
'Cause we'll get
dreams
taken
are
off
made
here.
of thee.
I said no.
Who am-
Thank
I
you.
was told. I've been told.
That's born on Christmas Day, and she's half of Britain's one of best known bands, the Eurythmics.
Right. Okay.
So that really gives her.
Oh, by the way, it's not my fault. Right. Chris Walker says, "Is that blanket that Joe was wearing off the back of my sofa?" No, it's in the back of my car. Thank you.
Question 2. This musician, singer, songwriter was born just outside Edinburgh, and he has become a global superstar across social media and music charts. And in 2019, his song Someone You Loved became the first Scottish solo artist to secure a US #1 since Sheena Easton in 1981.
Oh, I'm going to come over here and join you. Over
It's
here.
fair to say that he's a star on the rise.
Okay.
Well, he is.
Is
There
he
we are.
already arisen?
He's famous. He's very famous. Born outside Edinburgh, his emotional ballads combined with his very Scottish sense of humour have been seen him become a global superstar across social media and music. And his 2019 hit was Someone You Love.
Okay.
Okay. Group number 3.
Jeremy wants to know, these have still got Mac in them.
No,
No, they haven't got Mac in them. No, it was the first round.
that was the first. This is Scottish
Or the
band.
second
This
round.
is Scottish musicians, isn't it?
Scottish musicians. Cheers, everyone. But by the way, it is a pub style quiz, so that's why I've
Yeah.
got myself a little
Cheers.
glass of apple juice. Or grape juice,
Apple
actually.
juice?
No, this is grape juice.
That's grape juice.
Grape juice.
This is
What's that?
orange juice.
Orange juice with a little bit of like
No.
fortified potato
No,
in there.
I don't like vodka.
Also-
Okay, the name of this group I'm looking for. They are twins. They're called Craig and Charlie. They formed in 1983, and they have had 11 studio albums along the way. But their most famous song is "I'm Gonna Walk 500 Miles." So they're twins, formed in 1983, and their most famous song is "I'm Gonna Walk 500 Miles."
Shall I sing again?
No.
So, I would
No.
walk 500 miles and
Would 500. No,
I don't know the words.
What number was that?
I don't know. You have to count. Jeremy likes my
1,
singing anyway.
2, 3. Jeremy's tone deaf.
Chris
Okay.
says, fortified potato. Guessing you didn't do well in your chemistry GCSEs.
Okay, this next group is an Australian creation,
Uh-huh.
but Scotland has formed a massive part in the formation of the band because the band were formed by Glasgow-born brothers Malcolm and Angus, with another Scottish singer whose name was Bon Scott, who passed away, died in 1980. So that's an Australian creation formed by two Glaswegian brothers, Angus and Malcolm, and the lead singer, Bon Scott, was performing with the band until 1980 when he died. They also have the biggest selling album of the world by any band, and it's called Back in Black.
There was a song by Miss Winehouse.
It's also a song by this group as well. The next one. Oh, this is so hard. This.
Okay, well, Antonio has just been singing, so he wants me singing as well. So I'll sing more for you.
Okay, you can sing a song by this band.
Okay.
This band was formed in Edinburgh and was much known for their tartan outfits as they were for their musical talent. They enjoyed international teen idol fame throughout the 1970s and were once heralded to be the biggest group since the Beatles. That's what it says here. I didn't say that.
Friday night and the lights are low. Is it that one?
Since when have ABBA been?
You've just given it away. I just wanted to sing some ABBA.
All right, okay. And the next question. This band is a rock band that were formed in 1968 and had several hits in the United Kingdom and were very famous in Western Europe. They had a single called Love Hurts.
Love
They also had
changes everything.
No, Love Hurts.
Okay.
And This Flight Tonight.
Okay.
Do you want a clue?
Mm.
It's where Jesus was born. And they're not called the Stable Singers.
Is it Dana International?
Right, yeah. Next question.
Yeah.
Formed in Glasgow in 1977,
Yeah.
this band achieved worldwide popularity through the 80s and 90s, racking up a number of critically acclaimed albums. To this day, they are perhaps best known for their number one single, Don't You Forget About Me. You can sing that, go on.
No.
Go on. Bit
I
more.
don't know the words.
Don't you forget about me. No? When you walk on by. No, that's enough.
It's before my time. It was before my time.
Really?
It was before my time.
Okay.
So have we done all of them?
No,
right,
no,
okay.
we've got two left. This is number 9.
Okay.
Born in Edinburgh, this artist's alternative folk rock sound is adored by millions throughout Scotland and around the world. She rose to fame after a performance on Jules Holland's Later in 2004. Perhaps her most well-known song is Suddenly I See.
Come on.
Do you not know that one either? Suddenly I See. No, I don't know.
If
that.
I hear it, I'll know
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's appeared in The Devil Wears Prada, Ugly
I
Betty,
love the Devil Wears
Grey's
Prada.
Anatomy, and Love Rosie. The song has been in all of those.
Oh, okay. So it will be a very popular song.
Yeah, and I'll give you a clue because her first name is 2 letters. But those 2 letters could make a girl's name. You know that one.
I know it. I'm not going to say it. Is that the last one?
Last one.
Okay.
Get your letter. Born in 1948. This Scottish singer first had her number 1 in 1964. She then rose to fame again, duetting with Take That. I think.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
anyway.
Chris Walker says to me, he says, if you want to sing more, dear, why don't you sing Happy Birthday to Alicia Keys?
Is it Alicia Keys' birthday?
How old is she? 60, 70,
80.
40? How old is she,
How old
Chris?
is
I
Alicia
don't know how old
Keys?
she
How old
is. How old is she? I didn't even know it was her birthday. If I'd have known, I'd have made a cake.
Yeah.
We'd have eaten it up here, wouldn't we? As well as the haggis.
As well as the haggis.
Haggis and cake. Is that all the questions then?
That's all the questions.
Okay, so
there.
if anybody missed any of those questions, do pop it in the chat box just on our left-hand side just here. Now, we are coming now towards the end of the quiz.
Alicia Keys is 41. 41, Alicia Keys.
Okay, so she says. So Alicia Keys apparently is 41 years
That's what it
old.
says there.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Oh, yeah, Chris says she's 41. It's got to be right. Okay, so we've got to go straight through those answers. Okay, so we've got round 1. So grab yourself a pen and piece of paper very quickly. Get 1 point for every single answer you get right, apart from the bonus question, which Rich announced out at the end of his round. And also we've got the Riddler, which we'll bring him on again to read out that riddle.
Really?
Okay, seriously, going to be a long night.
Come on.
We'll bring the Riddler on to do his riddle. We'll go straight through the answer there. You get a bonus 10 if you've got that one right as well. So here we go. Here is round 1 and question 1. I need to put my glasses on for this.
Have you got your phone or your iPad?
I need to put my answers on the screen.
geez.
I'm relying on technology because my printer blew up. Do you know
You're
what I mean?
relying on technology, so your printer blew up.
The printer blew up. Seriously, I'm not joking. I couldn't believe it. Just when you're about to go away, you need everything printing out. You know what I mean? I don't like printing things, to be perfectly honest.
No.
I try
Got to
and
save the planet, haven't you?
I do try. Right. Okay. So, what is the national animal of Scotland? This is round 1, question 1. Who got this one right? It is a unicorn.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Number 2. What is the name of Scotland's saint patron? It's St Andrew. Okay. Number 3. Which sport was invented in Scotland? It's golf. Number 4. Which colours are on the Scottish flag? It's white and blue. Number 5. What is the name of the Scottish flag? It's called a saltire. Number 6 is which famous annual festival takes place in August in Edinburgh? It's the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Maybe we should take this quiz to the Edinburgh Fringe. What do you reckon? Put it on the chat just here. Number 7. What is the name of the breed of cattle found in the Scottish Highlands and the Outer Hebrides? It's a Highland cow. No, shh, Richard. Number 8. How many people live in Scotland? It's 5.5 million people.
They're all listening to this tonight.
Yeah, they're all listening. They all will be. Number 9. Is Scotland smaller or bigger than Belgium? It's bigger. And do you want to know how bigger? How much bigger? Size is everything. It's twice as big as Belgium. Twice as big. Okay, number 10. How many counties are there in Scotland? The answer that I'm looking for is, Richard, you get this one right because you did start counting.
I did. Yeah, I said something. It's about 18.
It's 33.
Oh, I was right the first. I said 30. I said
33.
30.
So
Yeah.
add them up. That's the end of round 1. Rich is here now with round 2.
Right, round
so let's
2.
run straight through
Round
yours.
2. Not a quarter pounder or a fillet. Obviously, it's a Big Mac, not a McDonald's. But we'll give you a McDonald's if you put that.
Okay.
Question number 2 keeps you dry and warm. It's a Macintosh.
Yeah.
Question number 3. The actor who plays Gandalf is Sir Ian McKellen. Number 4. The caramel-based confectionery is a Caramac. Number 5. Keep it on the road and on the drive. Tarmac.
Right.
Number 6. The actor who played Kevin McAllister in Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin. Answer number 7. The much loved cake made of coconut is macaroons. Number 8. The guy that took this band on the run around the Scottish coast would have been the band on the run by Wings, and the Scottish coast would have been the Mull of Kintyre. So it would have been Paul McCartney.
Ah.
Pasta, which can be used for a dessert or a cheese dish, macaroni. And Danny's the only member of which band not to appear on Strictly Come Dancing, McFly.
McFly.
And the bonus question, the artificial device to assist a performance, and I did say begins with MAC. It's that famous Scottish word, Mackine, as in machine. That was naughty, wasn't it?
I wouldn't have machine.
Machine.
I wouldn't have got that at all. Okay, so thank you for that, Rich. Some great questions just there. We've now got. Oh, did we do the bonus question as well?
That was it. Yeah,
that was a bonus question for a bonus 5 points. So if you want to get a bonus 10 points, here is our Riddler with our riddle once more.
He's not going for it all again.
He's going for it all again.
Oh.
I want the riddle again.
I'll eat me haggis.
You eat your haggis. Hello, babes. Hello, dear. We can't hear you. I'll tell you what, come upstairs. It's a lot easier that way, isn't it? It's a lot easier if he just comes upstairs and reads it all out.
He does. If he gets, can he get in?
Apparently, according to Chris, he is on mute. You're on mute there.
You're on mute, Mr. Producer.
So let's get you in here, in between the pair of us.
Hello, everybody. My name's Joe. Hi. Hello, Mom. I'm on television.
It's that one there.
It's this one
Okay,
there.
so read it to that one.
Right. Simon Simpleton. Sorry for shouting in your ear, Rich.
So I'm deaf in that one.
Simon Simpleton. Mum was Welsh. Dad was Scottish. He was born in London. Second mum, stepmom was Irish. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get on it. Eventually. Did I tell you about a second cousin?
Yes, it was Irish. No,
He was Irish as well, yes. Anyway, he went off to Scotland, became a successful lawyer, now 66 years of age. Why can he not be buried in his famous Loch Lomond, which all Scottish people want to be buried in?
It's quite obvious.
Because he's not bloody dead. Thank you. Bye.
So if you got that right, you get a bonus 10 points for that one as well. Thank you, Joe, for that. That's Mr.
Thanks, Joe.
Producer just there. Take your...
No.
No, I'll have it.
Oh,
Right,
you'll have it.
okay. I do like a bit of haggis.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm like a Hoover. Right, okay, let's move on now to our...
You're like an Uber.
Hoover.
Oh, I thought you said you're
Round
like an
3
Uber.
now. I've lost the track of thought. Round 3 is our picture round.
Yeah.
Here's number 1. This is Edinburgh Castle. Number 2, this is Glenfinnan Viaduct. Number 3, this is Greyfriars Bobby, and it's a lovely story about Greyfriars Bobby.
Yeah.
If you're American, they love the story of this, and seriously, Jeremy, look it up. It's beautiful. Number 4, Fingal's Cave. Number 5, Stirling Castle. Number 6,
It was Fingal's.
the Standing Stones of Callanish. Number 7, the Old Man of Hoy. Number 8, the Scott Monument. Number 9, the Kelpies. Are you picking your nose? And number 10,
There, is it?
the Forth Bridge. What is that? Okay, so
That's the Forth Bridge.
I've got Craig watching as well. Craig watching in Belfast. He's just joined us as well.
Belfast.
Hi, Reggie. We've got
Ask him if-
Duncan Curtis in the house.
Ask Craig if he's
as
seen
well.
the film Belfast.
Not yet, I don't think.
It's really good.
Anyway, lovely to have you on the show. Let's see what Craig says. Where is he? Where is the lovely Craig? I can't keep track. It's going so quickly. Where's he gone? He's disappeared up the screen. There he is. Okay, so Craig says, hi, Richard, from Craig and Jeff. So, hi, guys. Hope you're having a great time.
They've got COVID.
Why?
What do you mean? Why have they got COVID?
Why have they got COVID?
Well, they've got COVID.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? Because
Who says they got COVID?
Craig and Jeff have got COVID.
Oh, you know them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was another Craig.
No. Well, I think
was
if
like,
it's Craig,
woo, right over my head.
If
Sorry,
it's
I am
Craig
a natural blonde. Just in case you were wondering. Right, let's move on to your round anyway,
Okay.
Rich, because it's
answer number 1.
hang on. Let's move it over to you. dear.
Answer number 1.
Yeah.
The artist born in Aberdeen, Christmas Day, Annie Lennox. Answer number 2. The Louis Capaldi.
Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah. Answer number 3. The twins were or are the Proclaimers. Answer number 4. The Australian creation. The AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Answer number 5. Who you thought was ABBA.
Having the time of your life.
Bay City Rollers. Answer number 6. Nazareth. Answer number 7. Simple Minds. Answer number 8. 7, 8, 9.
You've lost track, haven't you?
I have, haven't I? I only gave 9 questions.
9 questions.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
we've got
Well, that's all right.
39 plus
Yeah.
5 is 44.
44
Plus
plus.
another 10,
yeah.
that's 54. So it's
So-
out of 54. By
so,
the way,
okay,
Doris and Lola say
yeah.
they're watching from a secret location. Plus Rich equals fun. Thank
So
you.
the ones, the band formed in 1977 and popular in the 70s, 80s, and 90s was Simple Minds. Katie Tunstall was the female singer who was famous on Jules Holland, and the one born in 1948 and had her first hit in 1964, then became really famous again with Relight My Fire, Lulu.
Oh, is it really Lulu?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Well, some great questions there, Rich. Thank you so much.
And he gave them 9 as well. That's bad. Isn't it?
I know, but it's out of 54 then. So everything tonight is out of 54.
I got 53.
Okay, so every week here on well, never mind. Every week here on Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy, we set a theme, a picture theme for you guys to actually interact with us here live in the studio. You can get involved, just head to our website, which is izzywizzylet'sgetquizzy.com. And if on our homepage, if you scroll right to the bottom, it's really easy. You can just click on the link. Boom, you're in our WhatsApp group, or boom, you're in our Facebook group. Join one of them. Okay, do like our page as well. But send in your pictures via that. Richard's going to come up with a picture theme for the next quiz, which is in 2 weeks' time. I'll give you the date in just a second. Now, let's have a look at some of the pictures that you've been sending in, because the theme was Scotland meets furry friends. So you could either send in pictures of Scotland or your furry friends. So here we go. Here's our first one from Lisa Honeybone, who can't be with us tonight, but she always watches it on catch up. She is the quiz, used to be the quiz moderator. She still is, but she's not here tonight.
Good job she wasn't.
This is Lisa Honeybone. She would be very cross with you.
She would.
The meat
With
moderator
me?
of the North. This is Lisa Honeybone on the Queen Mary 2. This is Joseph trying some potatoes. And somebody needs to tell Joseph that potatoes are not Scottish. They're Irish.
They're Irish.
They're Irish.
Irish.
There's Joseph there as well. This is in Budapest trying a scooter. He said they have scooters in Scotland, so I'm sending this in. Thank you for that.
I'll tell you.
Duncan Curtis sent this in as well. This is his favourite drink. He's doing dry January.
All right.
Because he drank a hell of
And
a
he's
lot
drinking Iron
in
Brew.
December. He's drinking Iron Brew, full of sugar, but it's very good for hangovers, apparently.
Yeah, Iron Brew is. Yeah.
It's very good.
What do you call?
Iron Brew Extra, that one.
What do you call a Scottish Red Indian?
What do you call a Scottish Red Indian?
Yeah.
What?
Hawkeye the New.
I don't know. Okay, that's fabulous. Okay, so here's Duncan here. It is Duncan, that's a very nice sporran as well, I must say. He is tuned in as well. Some Face Productions has joined us tonight eventually. We've got here, this is Brian and Lola's cat. Look at that cat. How did you get that cat to sit like that? Drinking a nice glass of red wine. There it is. That is the cat just there. This is Alan with his haggis, neats and tatters in a very well-known pub chain. They're doing it this week.
Oh, yeah,
very
they
good
are,
price,
aren't they?
by the way.
Yeah.
Haggis, neats and tatters that he's having just there. And here's Graham, who's tucking right into that as well. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that. Joseph says he found... Is this really how a haggis looks like? This is not what I imagined a haggis looks like. Honestly, it reminds me of that person off The Only Way is Essex. You know that, John Wilson.
That's not. You shouldn't say things like that.
No, the other one.
No,
the other one with the long hair. Anyway, moving on. That's rude. Chris sent that one in as well. This is a fancy dress outfit as well. So thank you guys so much for sending that in. Duncan wants to know what pub chain I was talking about. Jeremy says lots of love to Richie and Chris. Miss you dearly. Great to speak to you again. Well, it's lovely to have you back with us, Jeremy. We are back in 2 weeks. Let me just check the date when we're actually back. I need to open my calendar. I think it's the 8th. Yes, we're back on the 8th. You've been an absolute legend tonight, Rich. You really have. Thank you so much.
I'll try.
Now, are you going to be restarting your quiz?
It depends. It depends. I'll let you know.
Okay, so if Rich decides he's going to start his quiz up, what we'll do is we'll put it on the Izzy Wizzy Let's Get Quizzy.com website page. He'll post it all over his Facebook. And if you want to get involved with Rich as well, you can do it via our YouTube channel. You can get it involved via our Facebook page. and all the other socials as well. Before we go, I just want to say a quick goodbye to the lovely producer downstairs. Hello, have you got your camera off mute?
No, he's not there. No, he's gone to check on his potatoes.
He's there. Oh, bless him. Mr. Producer, do you want to come upstairs?
No.
Okay, here he comes. Jeremy says he's turned on notifications this page. I look forward to seeing you soon. Well, put it in your diary, Jeremy.
Come on, I've got a funeral to go to.
Come on, here you go. Tell us a little bit about your channel before we go, because we're going to end by showing a little bit. He's got a fabulous YouTube channel.
International Ready Mealers, which started today from Scotland. Well, restarted today from Scotland, Hungary in about 10 days' time, and then moving on to various other countries. Please watch Ready Mealers, READYMEALERS, and click and subscribe.
It's on YouTube. It's called Ready Mealers. Okay, guys. Thank you so. What am I doing? Put my diary on the screen. I just put my diary on the screen. There's nothing in it. Whoops.
Rich, would you like a tea?
No, because I'm going.
I'd love one. No, I have a glass of wine. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. Don't forget, do subscribe. Click on that thumbs up button if you're watching us on Facebook. I'm going to leave you with a fabulous Joseph and a little bit of his Ready Mealers. Thank you, Rich, for being on the show as well.
Pleasure.
Take care, everyone. Stay well.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Ready Mealers. It's a little bit cold outside. It's been early October. And also in these rather strange times when budgets are getting a little bit tight, it's been the middle of the month, and also maybe there mightn't be a great selection of things on the shelves for some political reason, one way or another. I'm not political, I don't really know. I went to my local co-op and I picked up one of these, which is their Honest range Co-op Spaghetti Bolognese. It looks nice, it looks warming, it looks just gorgeous for this time of the year. And I'm going to give it a try and let you know what we think of it. It was only £1.50, so well within budget, and hopefully it'll be really, really something that we can get our teeth into. Just to let you know, before we go any further, the kind of technical details. It looks nice, it looks tasty, but it's not the healthiest. It's about 11% fat, which is average, isn't unhealthy, but I wouldn't recommend eating it every day. Also, it's got quite a high percentage of salt and sugar. It's about 6% salt, which is minimal, which is average again for these sort of things. And it's got about 9 grams of sugar in, which is just over half a teaspoonful. So if you're on a healthy diet, or if you're diabetic or anything, I perhaps wouldn't recommend it. But if you're like me and just need something warming and something comfort food, I would definitely recommend it. So let's give it a try. Let's have a look and see what it looks like inside. Take the packaging off. We've got plenty of spaghetti, and we seem to have loads of sauce as well. So it looks quite nice. And it looks quite, it's going to be tasty as well. Going on the healthy, or going not the healthy side, going on the technical details for a moment. As with all these sort of things, it can be done in the microwave. 2.5 minutes first. Take it, obviously peel the top or pierce the top. 2.5 minutes first. Take it out, peel the top back carefully. Be aware that there will be steam coming off it. Give it a stir and then cover it up again. Just peel the cellophane back down and put it in for another 2 minutes. So let's give it a go and see what it tastes like. Let me just get something to pierce it with and give it a good old piercing. And then make sure you put it on a microwave-proof plate. And let's put it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. Okay, there we go. There we go, folks. That's the initial cooking done. Take it out carefully. The plate won't be hot, but just to be on the safe side. Then put it on a flat surface. And then this is the bit, carefully away from yourself, pull back the plastic. Be aware there'll be quite a lot of steam to start with. Just slowly pull it back. Wow, this does look nice. Give it a stir, mixing the sauce in well.
Well, it does smell nice.
And it smells really nice as well. Yes, I'm looking forward to this. A nice when it's rather chilly outside, a nice warming comfort type lunch. Now then, we're going to just put it back in for another 2 minutes, and then it should be fully. Just set the timer for 2 minutes, and here we go, and we're ready. Ooh, it's bubbling and it looks hot and scrumptious. Again, carefully take it out. I'd recommend just letting it rest first for about 30 seconds, just to let any steam evaporate. And then again, as I said, away from you, very carefully, whoops, very carefully pull the cellophane off. We can dispose of that. Then I would say give it another little stir just to make sure everything's in the right place. Sauce has gone well in. It looks very, very tasty. But as we say, the proof of the pudding's in the eating. Here we go. And there we go. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Make sure I get all the sauce because I'm a greedy person and feeling quite hungry. Gino D'Acampo, eat your heart out. Yay! Here we go in my version of my Michelin star Italian restaurant. I didn't bother with any wine. It's a little bit early for that, but I'll have a glass of wine afterwards. So here we go. First taste, and here we go. It's hot. It's tasty. I can taste the spices. Yes, indeed, it is quite nice. I can taste the spices. Look very, very good on this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. As you can tell, I am enjoying it. Right. My only downside is there could be a little bit more sauce on there. There is minced meat on there, and it is well mixed in, and it does taste quite saucy. And for £1.50, I would say it's absolutely excellent value. It tastes really scrumptious. If you've got a family, and it would make great kids' lunches. If you're working and just coming home for a quick lunch, stick it in the microwave and it'll fill that gap until dinner time. If spicy, it tastes nice. It's nice and hot. There is a reasonable amount of sauce on, but as I say, a little bit more wouldn't have gone amiss. If I had to give it anything out of 10, I would say 6.5, 7. For £1.50 though, I cannot say anything bad about it. It is scrumptious and it is quite hot. And with the weather only 7 or 8 degrees outside, it'll fill a gap and it'll be extremely nice. Oh, by the way, if you do enjoy our vlogs, please do click on the subscribe button below. And also, I've got a little something to ask. If you know something, or if you know something quite unusual that you'd like either myself or Richard to try, please put it in the comments box and we'd be happy to do so, and we'll give you a good honest review and let you know what it tastes like and let you know our comments. Well, ta-ra for now. That's it for today, and we look forward to seeing you on our next vlog. And I'm just going to get stuck into this. Bye.
I'm here in Iceland, in Reykjavik, and I'm going to be exploring one of Reykjavik's most popular museums, and it's all based on the male appendage. It's the Penis Museum. Come on, let's have a look. Now, because this is a hop, skip and a jump tour, we're literally here on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we've got tours, and then we're back again on Friday. We've got to make the most of our time, so this really is the time that we've got to see Reykjavik. Well, I'll tell you, I didn't bring the right clothing for here. I did bring a thick jacket, but I couldn't find any gloves, and I've only got this. Junior, on the other hand, came out with his lovely bearskin hat, his gloves, his great big puffer jacket, which is I think 5 or 10 tog. He's got thermal underwear on. Look at him here. So over in the UK we do bird spotting. You can get these charts that look a little bit like this with all the different types of birds on, but here in Iceland it's not birds at all, it's actually whales, and there's a variety of different whales that you can actually try and spot in this area here of the harbour. I have been looking over in the harbour over here for whales, and the only whale that I've spotted so far is, oh, hello Junior.
At least I'm not going to get harpooned.
This is called a sunship apparently, and it is, Junior, what is it?
It's just a sculpture. It's a sculpture of what a boat would have looked like in primitive days. That's basically what it is.
I knew that.
The Icelandic Phallological Museum is located in the harbour area near to Harper Concert Hall and the Conference Centre. Now, according to Google, it has over 70,000 visitors annually, and it was established back in 1997. Inside, there's a collection of over 300 penises, all varying in different sizes.
Scan it in one of these things. Yeah, I knew that. Okay, history of the museum. The museum was laid in 1974 when he got a bull's penis. Apparently his family wouldn't let him store any more penises in his house. That's why he started forming a museum outside of that sort of like environment. Here's the founder.
The Icelandic handball team very kindly donated models of their penises to the museum. A weird bunch, aren't they?
There are some funny shaped ones there.
The tall one.